And raising the COVID threat level also comes just weeks away from the start of a new school year.
We know a pediatricians group has recommended everyone over the age of 2 wear a mask in schools. Let's bring in Dr. Kenya Parks, a pediatrician with UTHealth and UT Physicians, to further discuss this. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, we are happy to talk to you about this because parents I know have so many questions about it. Do you think kids should wear a mask in schools?
So currently the AAP guideline is for children over the age of 2 years to actually wear a mask across the board to offer that added protection because the COVID cases are on the rise. And so that's the current AAP guide.
And doctor, when we first started reporting on coronavirus, the risk of kids getting severe symptoms, being hospitalized or dying was so very small. Is that still the same with the Delta variant, or are you seeing a difference with this strain where you are seeing more kids hospitalized?
So the information is still coming in, but thus far it seems that risk for severe illness is still the same. The only thing with the Delta variant is that it is more transmissible among the population, to include children. So there's an increase in the ability of children to acquire the infection.
So since it is so much easier to transmit this one, is it that kids are spreading it to vaccinated adults, or is the real risk still that they might spread it to unvaccinated adults?
I think the real risk will be more in the unvaccinated population. And this is where we should really focus our energy to ensure that individuals are vaccinated to protect each other and protect their families.
I want to talk to you a little bit about school guidance now, doctor. When there is a positive case in a school this year, we know that will happen like it did last year, and you have a combination of kids who are masked and unmasked. What would need to happen then in that classroom? Because we saw schools for the most part be able to stay open. Most classrooms never had to close last year. If there's a positive case and you have a bunch of kids who are unmasked, does school need to close? Does the classroom need to close?
So that's going to depend on the school district, but more than likely they're going to reach out to the parents, and depending on the amount of cases within that school, there's going to be a decision rendered. And so even among children that are unmasked, there has to be some kind of notification that there are children that are positive in the school. And long before the school year starts, there's going to be added guidance, and that guidance is really based on what's going on in the community.
And Dr. Parks, we know that people are very divided on this, whether it's about vaccines or how they send their child to school. What is your best advice? Because all of the school districts have had different opportunities, different options for these families. And when you don't agree with your school district, how do you think that parents and children should go about this? Because it's just a few weeks away for so many families.
Right. The good thing about most school districts is that parents have a voice. And so if they have concerns, they should bring it up to their school districts, to their schools. And make sure to stay informed what's happening in your community, how many cases are out there. So all those things, and go to great websites like the CDC website, the AAP website, that has really great information for both parents and physicians. So that would be my advice.
Okay, Dr. Kenya Parks with UTHealth, UT Physicians, a pediatrician. Thanks so much for your time and expertise this morning. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me. Have a great day.
You too.